Hello my beautiful Geminis, and welcome to your reading for the second half of October, late October 2022. We're going to have a look at general messages first before we take a look at your love life, okay? So the first card to come out was Innocence, which is very Gemini-like. You know, I see Geminis as, you know, the eternal Peter Pans, right? They never quite like to grow up. They're very curious, and they do tend to see the world through the eyes of a child a lot of the time. That's where their magic lies, right? So you are looking at the world through innocent eyes. It's liberating. Your inner child lives on. That part of you that's pure, innocent, creative, and spontaneous. Okay, so you're feeling yourself in the second half of October. That's good. Now we've got beginnings. So fresh energy coming in. Energy that's calling for you to initiate or take the first step. And the card is saying to welcome in the new, you need to let go of the past. The old must step aside to make way for something better. So saying goodbye is natural. In nature, when you can see endings merging with beginnings as death gives birth to new life. Remember, however, that what is new and fresh is also extremely vulnerable. You will need to nurture, guide, and lovingly protect your new beginnings in order for them to grow and flourish. Okay, love is here as well. And evolution. So this is another kind of Gemini energy. I see you as very chameleon-like. And this card is saying consider who you want to be. So you might be experimenting with your identity, trying new things and seeing what sticks. But this card is saying consider how your experiences and encounters can guide and inform you moving forward. Ask yourself if you're truly learning and growing or simply operating on autopilot. Remember, you are in charge of your thoughts and emotions, not the other way around. You get to decide what you think, feel, say, and most importantly of all, what you decide to do. Okay? To reach your potential, it is essential that you think for yourself, learn from your past, and use what you have learned to become all that you can be. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to use the Salt and Sea Oracle. Angels and Spirit, please show me what is Gemini's message for late October 2022. Okay, so you've got Pearl, and it says uncovering lost wisdom, hidden knowledge. Okay, uncovering lost wisdom. And you've got collaboration and teamwork. All right, so you might be called to join forces with someone on a creative project or at work. Let's see. And you might uncover some lost wisdom. You might learn something. This could be like an ancient way of doing things, you know, ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom. Treasure chest, success. So you will be reaping the rewards of your creative endeavors and just any other endeavors in late October. That's good. Just before we check your love cards, let's just get final messages, general messages for you. Angels and Spirit, please show me what does Gemini need to know. Second half of October 2022. Okay, you have apologizing, interesting, acting as if, and rejecting shame. So apologizing is talking about the need to try to be clear and healthy with your apologies, taking responsibility for your own actions and nobody else's. Seek the divine's help in figuring out what you truly need to apologize for, and do so without reservation. Okay, so if you've stepped on any toes, if you've offended anyone or done wrong by someone, it's important for your own, I don't know, well, if you're carrying around shame and guilt, then you need to free yourself from that, and by apologizing, it's a simple way to do that. Clear your karma. You don't want to accumulate any negative karma, okay? some people find apologizing so difficult, but it's simple, and it can do so much in the way of mending, you know. So anyway, you've got rejecting shame. So I feel like that goes hand in hand with apologizing. Shame is an overwhelming sense that who you are isn't good enough. Realize that you are good enough and that your imperfections are part of being human. So let go of shame, okay? We all make mistakes. That's how we learn, okay? And acting as if, so this is important in the manifestation process. We need to kind of believe, we have to have belief that we can have something, and that things are manifesting for us and happening for us, not to us, right? So try to act as if as a positive form of pretending. It's a good way to get past part of a problem or overcome fears and doubts. Act as if the situation is already resolved and get on with life. Okay, now I've already done a mini pre-shuffle just to see what was going on in love, and that was off camera. And you got Ace of Wands, which talks about a spark. You know, there could be someone that you're developing a physical connection with, someone that you are, you know, sexually attracted to. But be careful, because immediately after the Ace of Wands, you've got the Five of Pentacles, which talks about ghosting. So be careful that you're not going to get your hopes up after having, you know, a sexual encounter with someone. And just because obviously they're a flight risk here with the Five of Pentacles. They might just totally disappear out of your life without any notice, without any warning, okay? So let's have a look and see who is in your energy. Who is your person of interest? Let's see. Angels and Spirit, please show me Gemini's person of interest. Who is Gemini's person of interest in late October 2022? It looks like with someone who isn't sure what they're wanting, okay? Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe they're not very good at communicating. And Gemini, I feel like you like banter. You like communication. You are an air sign, you know. You need good communication. But I feel like this person is going to leave you confused about where you stand. They're going to be keeping you guessing. And that is going to pique your curiosity, you know. But don't go chasing after someone who is eluding you. You know, don't go barking up the wrong tree is what I'm seeing here. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like this person doesn't know what they want. It's coming through very strong. This person's quite uncertain. Maybe they're just not looking for commitment. Maybe they like to keep their options open, or maybe they have a lot going on in their life and they're not really prioritizing finding a romantic relationship or a stable one anyway. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This person could be either aggressive in their approach, and it could be hiding like underlying insecurities. Queen of Wands in the reverse could be someone lacking confidence, but it can also be someone who's quite bossy and controlling. So interesting. Let's get some clarity on that. Show me, please, Gemini's person of interest. Who is Gemini's person of interest, please, in late October 2022? Who is Gemini's person of interest? Yeah, so definitely I feel like communication's going to drop off with this person. They don't say what they mean and mean what they say. There's a few false promises here with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So you can't count on them, and they're going to drop the ball. So I'm seeing breadcrumbing, and I'm seeing, you know, you being let down, okay? It could be that they're still tying up loose ends. They could be in like a relationship that feels like a marriage, or it could be a marriage, or they could be in the midst of a divorce, because we have the Justice in the reverse. They could be still, you know, living with their ex. You know, the Justice in the reverse talks about legal matters underway, you know, property settlements, contracts. and the contract isn't yet fulfilled, okay? So it looks like they could still be living with their ex. They haven't closed out an important karmic cycle. There's still like a soul contract that's not yet finished. And we have the 10 of Cups here, so it looks like a long-term relationship that this person is still embroiled in, okay? We have the Lovers in the reverse, so they're still not quite out of that arrangement yet. So yeah, they're still yet to extricate themselves from a long-term relationship. So don't pressure them to choose you, because I feel like with the Lovers in the reverse, you're going to not be the chosen one here. You'll probably you know, kind of shoot yourself in the foot if you apply any pressure to this person to make a decision. That's what I'm getting with the Lovers in the reverse next to the Fool. It's like you want them to embark on a new beginning with you, but they're just not ready, okay? They're not ready to invest. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse, because they're still holding on to some stuff. They're not ready to kind of put the work in to grow something with you, okay, is what I'm seeing here. The Emperor in the reverse, I feel like they just, their life's a bit of a mess at the moment, okay. 5 of Swords in the reverse, yeah, I still feel like they're still, there's conflicts going on in their life, okay, with the past person. Interesting that we have the Emperor and the Empress both in the reverse. So these are distorted masculine and distorted feminine energies here. So if you're the feminine Gemini, don't be chasing this person. And, you know, toxic masculinity or distorted masculinity is when someone doesn't take the lead, when someone kind of just is passive and doesn't kind of take the lead within the connection. So it depends which one you identify with there. But yeah, I'm seeing divine counterparts, but I'm feeling it's your person of interest still wrapping up with their ex is what I'm being shown. And they could have children with their ex, because I saw the 10 of Cups, okay? So let's have a look at what they want to say to you. Angels and Spirit, what would they say to Gemini, please? What would they say to Gemini? What would they say to Gemini, please? I am becoming a better person. So I feel like they're going through something now, and it's kind of making them, it's requiring them to become a better person. They're attracted to you. They're saying, I'm so attracted to you. Let's see what else. Yeah, exactly. My life is not as together as it seems. So I am seeing a lot of chaos, a lot of mess in this person's life. So I don't feel like they're fully available to this connection, all right? Let's see what else they would say to you. Yeah, this person is trying to figure out what it is that they truly want for themselves. So they might say, let's take a break. Be careful, because they're prepared to get physical with you. I can see that with the Ace of Wands. And then they're going to, you know, kind of run. They're going to go ghost. So just be aware of that. I'm seeing this person just trying to compromise in some area of their life, and I feel like it's them trying to reach an agreement with the ex, okay? If I'm behaving strangely, it's because I'm hiding something from you. I don't want you to find out. Yeah, so they're not being 100% transparent. I don't want to change anything to make this relationship work. So that's what I was saying to you before. They're not in a position to invest. They're not in a position to offer you anything solid, okay? Let's get an affirmation from the Heartthrob Oracle. This is quite a profound deck. I'm really enjoying it. It's a new. What is the message for Gemini, please? What is the message for Gemini in love? Oh, you've got George Clooney. I wonder what star sign he is. I'm not quite sure. Be cool. Okay, so don't apply pressure onto this person. Don't get too invested. All right, just be cool. Okay. You've got Antonio Banderas. I'm just trying to think of that movie that he's in. I loved it. The Zorro movie. Spirit is saying you are sexiness personified, okay? So don't let this person make you feel undesirable because they leave you, you know, after they get what they want, after they seduce you. Because you are sexiness personified, okay? You've got John Cho saying you bring the funny. So you light up the room. You're sexy, you're funny. This person would be lucky to have you. So don't put yourself in a position where you allow this person to kind of love you and leave you, okay? You're simply the best, okay? That's Dan Levy, and Robert Patterson is saying you are dazzling. Can you get any more compliments? Normally, you know, this deck can, you know, tell it true, and it says, like, don't let idiots ruin your day. It gives you good advice. In your case, you're just getting compliments left, right, and center. So please don't settle for someone who doesn't appreciate you and whose life is messy and they just can't show up for you in the way that you need them. So let's have a look at your simple love advice, and then I'm going to get a message from the Crystal Spirit deck. Angels and Spirit, please show me. What does Gemini need to know? Now, be careful, because this person may try and get you into bed by giving you all of those compliments. But remember that Five of Pentacles. I'm going to get clarification, actually, from the tarot and see exactly what they're going to do. But look, Spirit is saying you will need to manage your expectations when it comes to this person. Otherwise, you're going to be bitterly disappointed, all right? So just take it day by day and don't be planning your wedding with this person just because you have like a good sexual chemistry with them. Yeah, see, what's yours will be yours. It will not pass you by. You won't need to chase after them. You won't need to pursue. Let someone come to you and show you who they really are, and show you what they're prepared to do to make it work with you. Don't project your desires onto this person, okay? You need to ask yourself, why are you seeking their attention? Is it because of you've got some past wounds, like, you know, inner child wounds where you need outside validation and approval? Think about, why you need this person's attention. Why do you hope to have something more meaningful with this particular person if they're not available, right? All you need is love, and that comes from within. Search no further than that. I feel like you're in a hurry with this person. You got shaking the hourglass. Maybe it's a, whirlwind romance and you want to keep the momentum, but Spirit is saying if you rush the process, you're going to be missing red flags and you're going to get involved in something that is not in your interest, in your best interests. Nothing is rushed in nature. You are a part of nature. Don't rush the process because love is not forced. Have patience. Also, don't try and hold on to this connection if it's starting to kind of fall apart. Let it fall apart. Let the universe work its magic and show you if this is meant to be or not. That's why you got that card, if what's yours will be yours. Because if you try and hold on to this connection when it's just not happening for you, you will be forfeiting other opportunities, better opportunities that are coming your way, okay? Because the knock knock card is saying holding on to anything unnecessarily will block the way for new opportunities to arrive, okay? All right, so let's see. What's this person's true intentions towards Gemini, please? What's this person's true intentions towards Gemini? What are their true intentions towards Gemini, please? In late October 2022. Yeah, their intentions are not to work on this. They can't be dedicated to this relationship. They've got too many things going on, okay? Yeah, I keep getting the same cards. Justice in the reverse. They're not going to be treating you very fairly. The moon in the reverse. I don't feel like they are deliberately trying to hide things from you, but they're going to not be transparent. So they're going to just be strategically withholding information. It's just easier that way, right? The moon in the reverse. I'm just getting that they're just not going to be direct with you at all, okay? There's going to be things, they're going to just keep you in the dark is what I'm getting, okay? Let's see what your manifestation message is. Yeah, see, reveal what needs to be seen. Maybe you need to just ask more questions, do some due diligence, and figure out, you know, what's actually going on with this person so that you don't internalize stuff. It's nothing to do with you. This person's unavailability, it's not you. Take a breather. So I feel like you want to go full steam ahead into this connection, but you need to kind of take a step back. You've got work through your feelings and assess the situation, all right? So look at things objectively. See what your crystal spirit love message is. What is Gemini's love message, please? Okay, so you have Amber. Interesting. It's asking you to look back at your familial relationships and your family upbringing and patterns when you were a child. So definitely maybe some inner child healing is needed, or just look back for clarity, so as to why you're needing attention from this person or validation from this person. Do they remind you of your avoidant parent? I don't know, but it's talking about us always having a choice to stay or go when it comes to people, to learn and grow or to move on to a new partnership. If you want to have a different sort of relationship next time around, Amber's message to you is clear. Explore your family relationships. The nuggets of wisdom you mine will help you avoid repeating the pain of the past in your partnerships today and in the future. Find these hidden gifts of wisdom and strength so that you may enjoy the loving partnership you deserve. So notice patterns. You know, do you always seem to go for emotionally unavailable people who display similar behaviors as one of your parents? And does it evoke the same kind of response as it did when you were a child? You know, how did you try and gain their attention? And when you didn't get their attention, how did you behave? Possibly out of desperation. You know, when we're a child, we need that connection, and we don't understand why a parent can't be present for us, or why they don't approve of us. So I wonder if the person that you're dealing with now is bringing up that kind of response. Let me know in the comments. I hope this reading was helpful, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Gemini.